Hi guys, I'm Amanda Imler. If you don't know, I am from Team Posh Fixation. I joined in June and I'm a PP1 going for PP2 this month. And I'm going to do a little talk on Facebook and social media, booking parties, hosting parties, and growing your relationships. I got chosen to do this topic because I'm disabled and I do 99% of my work online. Now, if you're not new to Posh, then you've probably already asked most of your friends and family to host. Um, if you haven't, that's obviously going to be your first base, and it's actually how you can grow your market and expand your client base. Once you get those initial parties booked, you want to make your relationships with all of those people that have been invited to the party. So one of the first things that I do is I post a raffle. And so you can do this however you want, but this is how I do it. 1 point for joining the party, 1 point for adding a friend, 2 points for liking my business page, 20 points for the first party, or for the first order, 20 points for any order over 50. You can do this any way you want, really. And then I'll give them 50 points if they book a party with me. Now, the point of the raffle, obviously, is to draw for a prize. I like to make my prize pamper packs. Now, you might have heard this term. I think I probably coined it. For new clients, what I like to do, and I'll do the raffle usually at $100, and then at $200, and then at $300 and such. For new clients, what I like to do is if they've won a pamper pack or got one in an incentive that I was doing, like free pamper pack with an order over 60 or something, then I'll message them and I'll find out what their individual needs are. And then I try to customize their pamper pack to meet those needs, because you want them to try the product and you want that product to fill a need for them. So if they're acne prone, I'll load their pamper pack up with 4 or 5 different samples. Complexion Perfection, Moisture 911, In the Clear, Smashing Good Pumpkin, and maybe a sample of Gender Bender. That is a perfect pack right there. And if you don't do soaps, you could alternate that with any Big Fat Yummy or body butter or lotion that smells good. Now, I also do carry pamper packs on me all the time. I will carry different categories: acne, anti-aging, male, female, unisex, and then psoriasis/eczema. And that way, if I run into somebody who I have a conversation with and they say, yeah, this is my issue, I can say, well, here you go. Why don't you try this out and tell me what you think? And this particular one is unisex, and it's color-coded as such. I get these little bags on Amazon. You can actually get these at the dollar store, too. They're a little more costly that way, but in a pinch, definitely works out. Now, what goes in these pamper packs obviously depends on the person. If you're sending out a pamper pack because someone placed an order, you want to send them something different than what they ordered. What I'm doing right now, and is pretty easy to do, is I'm following up with my past customers. I'm sending them out a little letter that says, thank you for your order, and here are some of the new samples that just came out, and a couple things I think you'd be interested in. And here is a $5 coupon that you can use either for free shipping or a free product. And you can do that any way you want, whether it be for free shipping or free product. Obviously, if you do the free shipping, you don't have to pay for the shipping on the additional product. What goes in the pamper packs is really easy. Obviously, you can get samples from the portal. You can do the little lacons like I've done. And one thing I like to do is on some of these, I like to print out specifically what they are. Because if you look at this, you can't tell what that is. It Doesn't say. It just says sample. You have to go on the website and look it up. So I actually print out what it is on the sample, and my information is on there, my website and my phone number. And I got those labels on Amazon as well. Really easy. You can download the Avery template and just put in your, you can put the picture of the sample, the 1-inch sample you download, or you can type up what you want on there, and you can do colors, different fonts and stuff. Another thing I send out is this. Not only do we have loyalty in perks version, but you can offer a customer loyalty card yourself. I just printed these off myself at home, and I just put it right in the pamper pack. Now, there may be a cheaper way to mail these out, but this is how I'm doing it. I like to be able to have tracking on it, and for $2 I can have tracking in these. That way I know that when they've gotten it, so I can message them the next day and say, did you get it? And make my recommendations for the products that are in there. And you can easily fit a pamper pack and your letter and your coupon and your loyalty card. And these are actually what's going out this week. I have my past customers are all getting one with new samples and targeted samples, and then I have a few new customers that are getting one with welcome to Posh, please sign up for perks, and here's a $5 off your next order over $50, or free shipping on your next order over $50. Another thing you want to do is you want to cultivate these relationships. Once you've had a party, whether you do events or groups, you want to talk to people who are active in the group and show an interest. You want to get to know their personal needs. So you can follow up with them after the party, and they can continue to be a customer for you. Another thing you want to make sure that you do is have everybody who is in the party follow your business page. Because you don't want to add 10,000 friends just because they were in your Posh party. But if they follow your business page, they're going to get your updates regardless. If you have a really good customer who you talk to and communicate with regularly, feel free to add them as a friend. I mean, people are much more likely to spend money with you if they know you and they trust you, right? So it's very important that you're not salesy. So many people get invited to party after party every day. You do not want to mention the word party in your party. This is a get together. This is a, night out in your PJs, girls' night out. This is anything you want it to be, Ashley's autumn festival, Michelle's pre-winter jam, whatever you want to call it. Just make something up that does not say party. And then now, because it's the holiday season, you're offering them a stress-free alternative to the holiday shopping madness. So remember that. You're offering a service, not just your product. You're not pushing product. And when you do start talking about the products, make it personal. Talk about products that have affected you personally. You can put up all the Posh testimonials you want, but a product that's affected you personally that you can give an honest review on is much more valuable. I mean, it's great to show those Posh testimonials. There's some fabulous Posh testimonials, and I highly recommend sharing them. But the more personal you can make something, the better off you are. Because this is a very impersonal way of hosting a party. A lot of you do home parties, and that's great. I mean, I've done a few events, and getting people to actually try the product is a great way for them to buy. But when you aren't able to do home parties, the best thing that you can do is get that product to the person in any way possible. If you know a cheaper way to ship samples, please let me know, but I'm sticking to my current way because I do want the tracking. Another thing you want to resource is Instagram and Pinterest. You can't just post about your business all day, though. You need to make that personal. And you also need to like other people's posts on Instagram and repin other people's pins on Pinterest. And I know we've touched on that, but if you're not utilizing that, or Twitter, I actually have my Instagram set up to where it pings to my Twitter, and then my Twitter pings to my Facebook. So each post I make automatically goes from Instagram to Twitter to Facebook. So it saves me a great deal of time. And then on your personal page, if you're looking to get more people, your friends, interested, you can't just post sales posts all the time. You have to post about, how you're excited about a product, or how a product is helping you out in such a way. And obviously, Posh has a lot of products that are very helpful. My personal experience with Posh has been great to share with people. I'm 35 years old, and I have the best skin of my life. In my 20s, my face was covered in acne, and I only wish Posh was around, back then. I wasted thousands of dollars on department store remedies that didn't work. And now I'm even taking off old acne scars. I had a really dark spot here for years, and it bothered me a lot. And just 2 weeks ago, maybe, it finally went away. It's gone. It's completely gone. And that's from using Posh masks and face wash and the Never Grow Up serum. And that's a real testimonial. So, number 1, use your products. Number 2, tell people about your experiences with the products. Posh has done so much for me, for my self-esteem, just in the fact that, I feel like I look so much better, and that makes me feel better. And I think that alone is a great advertisement for Posh. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them below, and I will happily answer. And thanks for watching, and go Team Posh.